People claim they only used pure CBD, but still ended up failing a drug test. But how is this possible if drug tests don't even look for CBD? According to Stephen Dudley, a clinical toxicologist, when people using CBD products test positive for marijuana, it's not because of the CBD itself. It's actually due to contamination with THC, the active ingredient in marijuana. Mislabeling is a big issue in the CBD industry, with many products claiming to be THC-free when they actually contain small amounts of THC. This can pose a risk, especially for pregnant or breastfeeding individuals, as high doses of THC have been shown to harm developing fetuses in animal studies. As CBD becomes more popular, experts warn that regular use may affect workplace drug testing for marijuana. While there's no guarantee that using a CBD product won't show up on a drug test, it's important to use these products responsibly. There are steps you can take to reduce your exposure to THC, but first, let's explore the complex world of cannabis. Cannabidiol, CBD, is a natural compound found in cannabis, including marijuana and hemp. Some studies show that CBD may help with pain, anxiety, and insomnia. However, more research is needed to fully understand its medical benefits. Currently, there is only one FDA-approved CBD drug, which is a prescription medication used to treat rare types of seizures. But many unregulated CBD products are available from various sources, including online sellers, local dispensaries, gas stations, and grocery stores. While marijuana contains CBD, most CBD products come from hemp. Legally, hemp is any part of the cannabis plant with less than 0.3% THC. However, there can still be trace amounts of THC in many CBD products made from hemp. Unlike THC, which can alter your mind and reflexes, CBD is not psychoactive. This means that it does not produce a high. Some evidence suggests that CBD may play a role in reducing inflammation and pain, which is why many people use it. So, you might be wondering, will CBD show up on a drug test? Well, here's the deal. Many companies sell CBD products with very little or no THC, which is the psychoactive component of marijuana. But here's the catch, studies have found that a lot of CBD products sold online and in stores aren't accurately labeled. Some have more or less CBD than advertised, and some even contain THC when they're labeled as THC-free. And even though the amount of THC in these products may be legal, it can still accumulate in your body over time, especially if you use CBD products frequently or in high doses. This means that while you may not fail a drug test after using CBD just once, regular and high-dose use could increase the likelihood of testing positive for THC. In fact, THC metabolites, which are the molecules left behind in your body after breaking down THC, can stick around for days to a week after a single exposure. And if you use THC products often, you could test positive for up to 2 to 3 weeks after your last use. So, it's important to be mindful of how much and how often you use CBD products, especially if you're concerned about drug testing. So, what should you do if you have a drug test coming up and you've been using CBD products? Experts recommend that the safest choice is to stop using CBD products, at least close to your urine screening. It's a good idea to abstain for at least 30 days before your drug test, just to be safe. If you do decide to continue using CBD products, here are some steps you can take to minimize the risk of testing positive for THC. Look for THC-free products, like those labeled broad-spectrum, THC-free, CBD isolate, or 100% CBD. Avoid anything labeled full spectrum, as it is more likely to contain trace amounts of THC. Check for a certificate of analysis, COA, from an accredited third-party lab. This will verify that the product has been tested for high levels of THC and other cannabinoids. If you don't understand the results, you can email the CBD company for clarification. Consider shopping at a licensed dispensary, as they are more likely to test the ingredients in their products and be honest with you about the results. They have the most to lose if they mislead customers, so they may be more diligent in regulating their products. When considering using CBD, it's important to think about the potential risks, such as the possibility of failing a drug test. If you are considering using CBD, ask yourself the following questions. Do you need to take regular drug tests for your job? Are you planning to apply for a new job in the near future? Are you exposed to marijuana either directly or indirectly? Are you pregnant and live in a state where newborns are tested for THC? Are you on probation or parole? Does your supervising officer know you use CBD? Will a positive THC test impact your eligibility for workers' compensation if you are injured at work? If you do use CBD and end up failing a drug test, there are some options for further examination of the results. For instance, your employer or supervising officer could request a follow-up lab test to analyze the ratio of CBD to THC, which can provide more detailed information than a basic positive or negative urine drug screening. However, it's important to note that urine tests are quick and inexpensive, and you may not have the opportunity for a second test. Even if you can demonstrate that you are innocent, you could still face the consequences of a failed drug screen. Therefore, it's crucial to focus on prevention and carefully weigh the potential risks before using CBD.